Look, everybody! Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Yep, that's that line from the ending of It's a Wonderful Life, Which, speaking of It's a Wonderful Life, today, guys, I am going to be doing my final movie review of 2024 with It's a Wonderful Life. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna go right over here and actually say cue the intro, actually, which I'm going to be doing that in a minute, actually. So I've always planned this review out ever since last year in late September of late December of last year of 2023 during New Year's Eve, actually. But yeah, I mean, man, I have 3 more Christmas reviews to review, which I'm going to be reviewing this movie today. I'm going to be reviewing Prep and Landing, Operation Snowmobile, on Monday, Christmas Eve on December 23rd of this year, and on Christmas Eve on December 24th, aka my last review of December of 2024. My last review of Christmas month of 2024 will be the Year of Santa Claus, which will be on December 24th of this year. So soon those reviews coming next week. So guys. So today, guys, I am going to be doing my movie review, and this time it's going to be on It's a Wonderful Life. So guys. So I'm going to go right over here and say cue the intro, actually. So which I'm going to be doing right now. So cue the intro. Okay, guys, this is it, and today I'm going to be doing my my movie review, and this time it's going to be on this movie, which is actually my last movie review of 2024, actually. And note, guys, I do have my Bruno Christmas sweater on, and yes, I am going to wear my Coco Christmas sweater for the final time on Monday, December 23rd of this year, when I do my short review on Prep and Landing Operation Snowmobile. Which I'm going to be reviewing that short on Monday, December 23rd, and also my last Christmas month review on my channel will be on my re-review on The Year of Santa Claus, which I'm going to be reviewing that movie on December 24th of this year, so soon as well. So without further ado, let's start this movie review on this movie right now, today, actually. So let's get this started. Hey guys, this is Elvin Disney's Animation Film Fanatic 2024 here in today. Guess what, guys? And today I'm going to be doing my movie review, and this time it's going to be on I am in this black and white setting right now. So now back onto the review. So today, guys, I'm going to be reviewing It's a Wonderful Life. Came in the year of 1946. So guys. So I am going to read this plot on the internet right now. So guys. So basically, what the plot's about: George Bailey has so many questions. He is thinking about ending it all, and it's Christmas as the angels discusses George. He sees his life in flashback as George is about to jump from a bridge. He ends up being rescued by his guardian angel, Clarice. I actually meant to say guardian angel Clarence. I meant to say Clarence, actually. Clarence, who then shows George what his town would have looked if he haven't been for all for his good deeds over the years. So guys, so that's basically what the plot's about this movie. So So yeah, guys. So I did remember that this movie actually did came out on on December 20th of 1946, which did get a limited theatrical release, and also did get and it also this movie also did get a wide release on January 7th of 1947, which and yeah. And this fun fact, guys, this movie is also directed by Frank Capra. Frank Capra. I mean Frank. This movie is also directed by Frank Frank Capra, who also did direct other films like it happened one night, and even Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, and even I Can't Take It With You, and also Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and and yeah, even though even though fun fact, guys, I did know that It's a Wonderful Life did underperform at the box office when it was first released. He's and he's and it did get mixed reviews, and it was unsuccessful at the box office. Theatrically, at the film's break-even point was $6.3 million, twice as the amount of the production cost. Um, I figure it would not be come close to advertising on its initial release because the film was disappointing in sales. Capra was seen by some studios as having lost habitually to produce these popular, financially successful movies. Successful films. Its copyright expired in 1970 in its copyright expired in 1974, following the lack of a renewal, and entered into the public domain, allowing the broadcast without licensing or royalty frees, and even which which the point it would become a Christmas classic, which it actually is which and even It's a Wonderful Life is now considered one of the greatest films of all time, and along on the best Christmas films of all time, and it was also recognized in the and the American Film Institute of as one of the 100 greatest American films ever, and even it was number 11 on the America's Film Institute in its 1990 19 98's greatest movie list, and even number 20 on its 2007 greatest movie list, and even number 8 on its greatest love stories. Is at number 1, and even number 1 on its list of most inspirational American films of all time. And so and even also a fun fact, guys. Also, It's a Wonderful Life was preservation in the National Film Registry in the Library of Congress as being deemed critically, extraordinarily, and astonishingly significant. Also, Capra also revealed that it was among one of his favorite favorite among the films that he directed, and was screened for his family every Christmas season, and it was one of Swinton's favorite movies, which and even though a modern remake of this movie is in the works directed by Cabra Canabra Carla Billy. I actually meant to say directed by Kamara. I actually meant to say directed by Kemra Kemra Burns. I actually meant to say Kemra Maurice, which is in development at Paramount Pictures as of January of 2024 as well. Which I might talk about the production on this movie. Which even though this movie, I might not read all of it, but that's okay. But the original story of The Greatest Christmas Gift was written by Philip Von Don on Shunem, which in 19 in November of 1939, after it was rejected by several publishers, it was painted as a 24-page painting and mailed to 2000 to 200 family members and friends for Christmas of 1943. The story came to the attention of the author Gary Grant or RKO producer David Herman David Hipstead, who showed to Grant's agent in April of 1944. RKO bought the rights for the story for $1,000, $10,000, hoping to turn it into events for Grant as well. Which and also excuse me guys, I just burped actually, so but even though Durham even though Durham Tupper and Clifford Dibbles and even Mark Calloway either each worked on versions of the screenplay before RKO shelved it. Temporary drafted. Excuse me guys, again I just burped actually. Excuse me guys, again I just burped, so just excuse me guys, so even George Bailey is idealist politician who grows more cynical as the story progresses, and then tries to end his life after losing the election. The Angel also shows Bedfield falls not as what if would be not never been born if he had gone into business instead of politics, and Grant went to make another Christmas movie staple, The Bishop's Wife, which I did review last year on my channel actually. Which speaking of which, I am reviewing It's a Wonderful Life in black and white actually. Which even RKO studio chief Charles Coogler urged Frank Coppola to read The Greatest Christmas Gift, which is Coppola's new production company. Coppola's new production company, Liberty Films, had a 9-film distribution agreement with RKO. Coppola immediately saw its political and wanted it for its first Hollywood film in the making documentaries training films during the war. RKO sold Capra the rights of $1,000 is to through it and if free earlier scripts for free, and even Carpenter actually owned the rights. It's and the scripts that cost him $5,000, and also Carpenter Savage. It's a few scenes, including um the and odd from Oddset's screenplay, and also worked with writers Francis um Francis Goodwitch, and even Albert Hickett, and even Hurling and Joe Hurling, and even Michael Wilson, even Dorothy Parker, who actually brought a polished the script, and on many drafts of the screenplay actually, which and even though this might actually take me like forever to read this, but that's okay. So and even though the in his biographical Capra recalled one of his actors I believe the most difficult role is Good Sam, who know doesn't know that he is Good Sam. So I I knew one man would play the screenplay, would play James Stewart, which spoke to Lou Weiserman, and also and the MCA agent handled Jimmy to told him about to tell Jimmy about the story. So which he did actually. So even Stewart and Capra actually collaborated on movies such as You Can't Take It From You, You Can't Take It From You, and even Mr. Smith Goes to Washington as well, which and even other actors in this, even filming in this, even though fun fact, the filming of this movie was actually filmed at RKO Pictures in Clifford Studios in California, which and then 89 inch RKO Film Ridge in Alico, and where Bedford Falls was adapted, but and even though HB Warner was also cast as Mr. Grower as well, which even though there were a long list of actors that were originally considered to play the reporter, like Edward Arnold, Charles Burfield as well, and even Vincent Price as well, and even other actors as well were originally gonna take the role, but and also I mean, so guys, I mean, it might take forever to if I actually read this all, but that's okay actually. So I mean, so guys, so what do I think of this movie? I have to say, It's a Wonderful Life is definitely a masterpiece. I mean, this is definitely a classic Christmas movie. I mean, I would say that It's a Wonderful Life is definitely a really emotional and very powerful Christmas movie as well. And which I know that I know this is actually one of my mom's favorite Christmas movies as well. I know that my mom and my dad love this movie as well, which I know that It's a Wonderful Life is now a classic Christmas movie, and it is actually It's a Wonderful Life is a classic Christmas movie as well, which this movie is a classic Christmas movie, which and also fun fact This movie was actually based on a novel called The Greatest Christmas Gift by Philip Van Stern, which is itself loosely based on the Charles Dickens novel A Christmas Carol, which is which is yeah, which also even this movie also stars James Stewart as George Bailey, he would also which he actually played which he actually was in other films like Harvey and even the Pavilion story, which someone spells that name, but that's okay. And even you can't take it with you. You can't take it from you. But yeah, and Donna Reed as Mary Hatch was also really great in this movie as well. And even Lumber Barrymore as Mr. Polar, and also and even there is that heartfelt ending where where George's where George's youngest daughter Zuzi actually says that iconic line. Look, Daddy, every time a bell rings, the angel gets his wings. Yeah, that line's also really heartfelt. But yeah, and I forgot to mention that the ending of this movie is also really heartfelt and also really emotional as well, where George actually goes back to his family again, actually, which was also really heartfelt as well, and also very emotional as well, and also but yeah, there is scenes in this movie as well, like when and especially at the dance party where mm, there is a scene in the movie where George Bailey convinces his love to Mary, and even also and even and also that wedding scene in the movie as well, and also that school dance scene as well, and even in that they accidentally like opened the pool actually, and then they even both George and Mary actually accidentally fall into it as well, and also and also other scenes in this movie like Laszlo the Moon, and and even um and even I like even but also and even on Christmas Eve the tower prepares the hero's welcome for Harry and Navy fighter pilot awarded by Medal of Honor for preventing a, a, com- a Commerce attack on a, a, the attack from the trooper the trooper ship in World War II and even um Billy goes to the bank to depose $8,000 and even from the building actually, and from the building and loans money, and which also I do know that this movie also has I know that this movie actually, even though this movie does take place even though in the beginning of the movie actually takes place in Christmas Eve 1945, actually, in Brofeld Hills, New York, and George Bailey actually commits suicide, and the prayers of his family and friends reach heavens, and even the guardian angel, second class, as Chrisley, Oddbody, assigned to save George in order to get his ring, to earn his wings, actually, which yeah, even Clarence shows some flashbacks of George's life, where he watches 12-year-old George to rescue his brother, or brother Harry, from drowning in the 1919 death in his left ear, and George later saved the pharmacist, Mr. Grower, from accidentally poisoning. I meant to say pharmacist Mr. Grower, or from accidentally poisoning his customer, which yeah, and even in 28, George plans a grand tour before college, and he gets introduced to Mary Hatch, who actually loved him since his childhood. When his father dies from a sudden stroke, George proposes to settle a family business, and even barely brothers building, and Logan, even Logan, not Logan, Logan, Aves is a board member, Henry Potter, who owns a bank, and most of the town, who seeks to solve the companies, but the board of directors voted that Corin that George run, and then that yeah, which I might actually not read all of it, but that's okay. But yeah, there's even other iconic scenes in this movie as well, which are also really great as well. But, and yeah, which I know this movie is actually a Christmas supernatural drama, actually, which yeah. And even yeah, the rest of the cast in this movie is definitely fantastic. Like Henry Travers as Clarence was also really great, and even the rest of the cast of this movie is definitely really phenomenal and really fantastic at the exact same time. And yeah. And now let's talk about the music and the score of this movie, which is actually composed by Derman Lee Tamagi. I mean Domiki Tamag by Dimitri which I think that's his name, Tomakin, which honestly, Dimitri Tomakin, which honestly, I thought his score of this movie is definitely really fantastic, and it still holds up to this day. 78 years later, it still is absolutely phenomenal and very fantastic at the exact same time. Yeah, I mean, it definitely fits that Christmas theme of this movie very well, actually. In which I forgot to mention that where when people actually sang "Auld Lang Syne" at the end, while where George's youngest brother actually says every time a bell rings, the angel gets his wings, which that was also really heartfelt as well. Which yeah, I forgot to mention that the score was very beautiful as well. It's fantastic as well. So yeah, guys. So now let's talk about the production design of this movie as well, which is definitely very fantastic as well. Which it also still holds up to this day. Actually, it's still absolutely phenomenal and very fantastic at the exact same time. And yeah, it still is very fantastic. So yeah, guys. I mean, overall, guys, I have nothing else to say about this movie. So yeah, guys. So if you haven't seen It's a Wonderful Life, where I've been, I recommend it. So yeah, it's definitely a movie worth watching for Christmas. So yeah, guys. So I'm going to give It's a Wonderful Life 10 out of 10 spectacular. So yeah, guys, what do you think of my movie review on It's a Wonderful Life? So yeah, guys, so make sure to comment, like, and subscribe my channel, and make sure to like this video. So yeah, guys, so have a great holiday weekend, or should I say, have a great Christmas weekend. So yeah, guys, so yeah, man, I mean, my Christmas month of this year is almost over, actually. I mean, yeah, I mean, I had so much fun with my Christmas month of this year. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, guys, so yeah, guys, so stay tuned for my last two Christmas month reviews on my channel this year of 2024, which starting which on Monday on Christmas Eve on December 23rd, I'm going to be doing my short review on Prep and Landing Operation Snowmobile, which will be on December 23rd. And stay tuned for my last Christmas month review of Christmas month review of 2024 with The Year of Fast Santa Claus, which I'm going to be reviewing on Tuesday on Christmas Eve on December 24th for this year. So soon with that. And also after that, I'm going to be doing my last review of this year of 2024 with Snoopy Presents All Lang Syne Charlie Brown, which will be my review on that movie, which will be my review on All Lang Syne, which my review on that will be on next Friday, December 27th of this year. So soon with those reviews coming out next week. So yeah, guys, so before I go, guys, I am going to sing for you guys right now. So yeah. Who's your favorite fearless hero? Who's your favorite fearless hero? I am ready, come on, I'm ready. I'm impatient in setbacks and steady. Bless me now as you who blessed us all those years ago when you gave us a miracle. Am I too late for a miracle? See the light where the sky meets the sea. It calls me and no one knows before it goes. The wind in my sail and the sea sees behind me. One day I'll know how far I'll go. Oh, tell them how I defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year you save me from tears, I save it to someone special, special. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why can't I gone away? Where is the laughter you used to bring me? The one you make you say, remember me. Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. I'm just Ken, anywhere else I be attend. Is it my destiny to live in barren life of perpetuity? I'm just Ken, anywhere else I sees a friend. When it take for her to see the man behind the tin and fight for me. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. All children sing their song. They have it all year long. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. It's Christmas time. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in my next review. So yeah, guys. So have a great holiday break. So yeah, guys. So I'll see you guys later, and bye.